Belama Musa retraces his old life in Bularigi, a village near the border with Nigeria. This is what is left of his home after Boko Haram gunmen attacked 2 years ago. Just how many died that day is still not known, but the scars are all too evident. Musa and his family fled with other survivors to a camp. They've been struggling ever since.
Life here is difficult. When I was at the village, I fed my family. Now we sit here like beggars, and yet the aid we're getting is not enough.
He takes us to his farm, a one-hour boat ride away on Lake Chad. He says he had over 170 goats and cows and grew a variety of crops. From a good harvest, he would get about 100 bags of maize, enough to last his 3 wives and 21 children a year. All around me, there's hundreds of acres of fertile land just like this one, but they've all been abandoned. Farms that were once the food basket of the entire Bagasolo region, now they just lay idle. Chad's government says its troops have secured the area and that residents can go home, but Musa says it's not that simple.
The farm is too big. My family and I cannot tend to it by ourselves. Initially, we would hire casual laborers, but everyone has gone to the camp.
And so 2 years on, he and hundreds of other families continue to rely on aid.
We are still somewhere between the emergency and the recovery. So we are trying to implement projects that are support to strengthen their power. But at the same time, it takes a lot of reflection to make sure that we will achieve our impact.
The government says it is helping people pick up the pieces.
We
want these people to be independent. We're equipping them depending on what they did before, so that they can continue with their livelihoods. These are the strategies we have. This year, from the aid we shall get, we plan to do this to end humanitarian crisis in the region.
Pour la responsabilisation de cette communauté réfugiée et déplacée là.
So in WFP we have a program we call Food for Assets. It means that together with the community we decide for or we elaborate a development plan, and then the community themselves they choose assets to be created. It could be like the rehabilitation of lands so that they can grow things stronger and longer than before.
People like Belama Musa are hoping those efforts pay off. But even if they do, they could take months, if not years, to make a difference here. And so for now, the breadbasket of this region will stay empty. Peninah, Karibe, CGTN, Bagasolo, Chad.